A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. First month of action coming to a close soon, and for this season's crop of rookies, the journey has only just begun. A look now at the rookie race to see which new faces have hit the ground running and are leading the way in the Rookie of the Year hunt. Just a fantastic start to the season for him, as he hasn't missed a beat transitioning to the NBA. And guys, he makes it into our top 5.
And he finds himself among the top 5 after what's been a strong start to his NBA career.
I think he's just going to get better as this season goes along, and I don't think we've seen his best basketball yet.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Sean Charles is out there with Portis. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Kahn in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's good for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Here now the Clippers. Here's Sean Charles. Last game out, 36 points for him. And he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Highland against Maxey. On the wing, Hield. It's hauled in by Harris.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Embiid's shot is good.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Pass to Sean Charles. Portis a screen on Harris. To the right side. Lets it fly. And the shot no good, a bit short.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
That one goes. Count it.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here he goes. The 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Sean Charles passes to Portis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad.
Highland passes to Kahn. Highland deciding where to go with it. Over Maxey. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's take a look now at some stats for Harris. Just an incredible month of basketball, putting up about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Charged with the bounce pass. Embiid dishes to Harden. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's Highland. Still without a basket. On the wing, Hield. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his 3-point shot.
Now here's Harden. They lead by 1. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kahn, guarded by Embiid.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Harris a screen on Hield. Now here's Harden. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harris has got 5 now. Highland with it. 9 points last game. Hield left side. Fires from the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 5 points in the game.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Outside, Maxey. Harden against Hield. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Embiid finds Maxey. It's tipped, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we get a moment to check out the team scoring leaders. The Clippers, number 1. 4th, the 76ers.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Portis a screen on Harris. Here's Jean Charles. Kahn, guarded by Embiid, pass to Jean Charles. Over Saric. Jean Charles' shot is off.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Count it.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Now Highland. Still scoreless. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Trey Mann comes in for Hield.
Trey Mann.
6 to shoot. Here's Jean Charles. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Count that one.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
A lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey against Highland. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers. Harden the pass to Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Maxey. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Embiid. 4th in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Clippers trail by 7. Here's Mann. Hasn't made one yet to end the run. Kept alive. Kahn covered by Sharch. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Maxey. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Maxey's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mann passes to Highland. Back to Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Coffey. Guarded by Harris. Coffey can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Clippers with the ball. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Kahn, he's covered by Maxey. Brown outside. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers leading by 4. Harris outside. Back to Maxey. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 4, coming off that loss against the Nets.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Lowry finds Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 12.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Maxey. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Sean Charles is checked in for Amir Coffey. Mann passes to Kahn. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is Reed. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Embiid, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Man gets the bucket.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Embiid. Inside. Here's Springer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Kahn, guarded by Embiid. Here's Kahn, and again the Clippers good for 2.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid with a screen on Highland. Highland against Beverly. And here's Embiid. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill plunge. And they get it back. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
You've got Paul Reed, Patrick Beverly out there with Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Springer in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Sean Charles. Pass to Hield. On the wing, man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez finds Hield. A miss that time would have put him up. The 76ers lead it. Beverly up top, defended by Man. And that one's good. Beverly.
Good route there from Beverly in transition. So quick and then really decisive on his line to the basket.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Sean Charles' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 4. Lowry kicks to Beverly. Pass to Springer. Here's Reed. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 6. Man with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Out to the wing. Here's Sean Charles. Hits it from 3-point range. Sean Charles has got his second bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Beverly dishes to Embiid. Cuts off the pass. Here's Jean Charles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Clippers trail by 4. Man passes to John Charles. Lopez a screen. Shoots. John Charles' shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's good. John Charles has got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the 76ers. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Philadelphia. Sharch is checked in for Paul Reed. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverly. Embiid kicks to Lowry. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Overhealed. The 76ers with another miss. The Clippers trail. Here's John Charles. And it's all evened up. 11 points in the game. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Hield, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. He's got 10. Here's Harden. Back to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Hield outside to the inside. Kahn guarded by Embiid. The offensive rebound. Here's Kahn. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
On the free throw, no good. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Harden. Embiid with a screen on Hield. From the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Now, man. Hield outside. Back to man. Hield outside. Clock at 4. Here's Khan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And it's the Clippers with the ball after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And Saric grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Springer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Saric, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Khan. Pass to Boston. Here's Coffey. Khan guarded by Embiid. Here's the hook. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Khan.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
B.J. Boston.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Back to the basket by Dario Saric. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Highland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
There's still some work to be done here for Highland, but when he's hitting from deep, it helps get everything else going for him.
Saric with the screen for Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Philadelphia. Here's Highland. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harris on the double team. And that one is good. He's got 26.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. Reed, a screen on Highland. Maxey, no good.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
The 76ers trail by 5. For the three. It's hauled in by Coffey. Here's Kahn. And he makes that one.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Philadelphia's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Highland passes to Boston. Right wing. Here's Kahn. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris, right side. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. And there it is for him. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Highland with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Highland's got 5 points so far.
Great job and patient in close to the rim. The slender guard Highland not afraid of the taller defenders down there.
Maxey sets a screen for Harden. Back to Maxey. Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
A different look for the Clippers. Lopez comes in for Brown. And John Charles is subbed in for Amir Coffey.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to John Charles. Back to Lopez. All alone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And Jean Charles gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Saric nails them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
James, big first half for you. What was the most important thing that got you going?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. And they followed along. So.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome.
I like their aggressiveness getting into the line. Cave in the defender's chest, make them blow the whistle.
If you cave... All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 3. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Jean-Charles. Hield is out there with Bones Hyland. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Kahn in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Swiped it away. Pass to Jean-Charles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 76ers trail by 6. Harden outside. Here's Embiid. Got a hand on it.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, really a quality pass there from Hyland. Saw the opening and helped a ready shooter to use it.
Harris a screen on Portis. Here's Saric. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Hield outside. From deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Harris. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 7 points for Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
Hyland finds Hield. Back to Hyland. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Saric. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
To the wing on the left. Back to Hield. Kahn, guarded by Embiid. It's good from in tight. He has 30.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Takes a 3. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Kahn, guarded by Embiid.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Harden for 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Clippers. Sharch finds Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Sean Charles. He's got 18. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. All going up court. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid is at the elbow. Looking to end the run, and off the front, and in it goes. Embiid's got 20 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now, man. All sorts of time. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 34.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Maxey for 3. Sean Charles pulls it in.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
to the paint. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Khan, guarded by Embiid. Saric grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 9. Harden looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Outside, Maxey misses the three.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Nice shot by Portis.
Great finish by Portis. No stranger to having to overcome some of the physical play out there.
Harden outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 14.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Sean Charles passes to Mann. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Harden outside. Harris outside. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Sean Charles. 21 points in the game. Khan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Coffee. Khan, guarded by Embiid. Yep, it counts. He has 40.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's Harris from the arc. That one's not going to go. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Jean Charles. Banked in off the glass. Jean Charles has got 8 here in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Saric kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. 27 points for Joel Embiid.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Jean Charles. Man with it. Here's Coffee. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Coffee's got the lead up to... 13 now for Los Angeles.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And the basket by Embiid.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Man passes to Cobb. 1:37 left in the third quarter, and the layup's good off the glass.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Back to Maxey. Saric against Portis. Embiid with a screen on Portis. Pass to Maxey. Shoots over man. And that one goes long.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition tape foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The 76ers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Outside, Maxey. Reed a screen on Highland. Here's Maxey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. The 76ers trail by 11. In the corner, Reed with it. The tray. It's good from long range. Reed's got 7.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Lopez outside. Kahn, Reed covering. Good on the bucket. He's got 44.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Maxey against Highland. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. For Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia with the ball. Three-pointer, Lowry. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist. Of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Patrick Beverly out there with Lowry. Then there's Paul Reed. Then there's Embiid, and it's Springer in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Left side Lowry. Pass to Springer. Embiid the screen. Ring shot on the way. Buries the jump shot. Embiid's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Here's Sean Charles. Driving in, and Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Lowry passes to Springer. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Jean Charles, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about. Showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 13. Down low. Kahn guarded by Embiid. Here's Boston. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Springer the pass to Reed, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Hield outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lowry kicks to Beverly. Here's Embiid. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got 34 points.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Hield outside. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bucket is good, and the Clippers lead by 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Beverly. Reed the pass to Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around. Again, what an avalanche.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lays it up off the glass. Jean Charles has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Embiid with the screen on Highland. Pass to Lowry. Now Embiid. Back to Lowry. Over Hield. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Boston. Jean Charles passes to Kahn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the first one drops. James Harden. He's checked in for the 76ers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Portis is checked in. And here are the 76ers now. 19-point game. Beverly the pass to Embiid. In the corner, Reed with it to stop the run. The shot comes out. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Jean Charles has got 30 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Embiid finds Lowry. Here's Reed. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. It's deflected. Here's Jean Charles. Lowry brings the double. Portis for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Saric is checked in for Paul Reed, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The 76ers shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Beverly. High post, Embiid. It's good from the top of the key. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
Here's Khan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Embiid with a screen on Highland. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Portis kicks to Hield, to the middle. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Pass to Portis. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Jean-Charles. Khan, guarded by Embiid, lays it up and banks it in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Now Embiid. Crafty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, Embiid pulls the defender in close and then gets all the contact he wants.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
The shot by Saric, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
LA foul. That's a fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers trail by 20. Harden outside. Over Hield. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Maxey against Highland. There's the triple. Pass to Hield. Over Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Clippers leading by 18. Here's Jean Charles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
A 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jean Charles. That one good for 2. Jean Charles has got 36.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Tries it from 19. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere, just sensational.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way.
Been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. He's off on that one. Here's Khan, and another one. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for our player of the game.